What's up everyone? Today I'm bringing you the 1 year and 1 month update on the iPhone SE second generation, which includes how I use it, the camera, the battery, the overall condition, and some more things. So here it is, the iPhone SE second generation, 1 year later. This one has the storage of 64GB and I have it on white. Personally, I think it's the best color you can get it on, and it also comes with the A13 chip. It was marketed as the budget iPhone, and it's still now, with the new and improved third generation that's been released a few days ago. Over a year, I've used it non-stop every single day, whether for personal uses like being on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, or some professional ones, that being going on my email, bank account, recording, all that. So let me tell you if it was worth buying and how it is holding up. To be 100% honest, I'm not by far the best person to treat the phone. My phone had some crashes and some bumps. Some parts are almost scratch-free, but overall it's still good, in good shape. It's based on the iPhone 8 design. That being said, it has the rounded edges like the older models have. So out of the box it brings a 4.7 Retina HD. It's not full HD or anything. It brings a PPI of 326, so basically everything is super sharp, but let's face it, it's not OLED or anything like that. For me personally, the screen is the perfect size. Of course I would like it to be free of the bezels, but you can't have it all. It's the same with the iPhone mini 13. It doesn't have the bezels, but it doesn't have Touch ID, and as you can probably tell, I'm a big fan of Touch ID. It was one of the things that sold me this phone other than its size. I'm not too big a fan of the Face ID. Personally, I would like it if it was possible to unlock the phone through fingertip directly on the screen, like some always are. Well, the brightness of the screen indoors is more than adequate. It's only when I'm outdoors, when the sun hits directly, the 625 nits are actually very insufficient. As you probably know, the iPhone SE second generation has only one camera, that one being the 12 megapixel. It comes with an aperture of 1.8, optical image stabilization, with the capability of recording videos up to 4K 60 frames per second. And personally, I think the stabilizer is very good, as you all can see through some videos that follows. I think it puts to shame some big cameras out there. And being a phone, it helps with the practicality of being a phone. I take it everywhere I go. It's very fast. I can pull up the camera right away, film whatever I want, whenever I want. I think that helps a lot. I can see and understand why so many people go to the other bigger models. It's more convenient, it's better for seeing things on the phone. The promotion on the 120 hertz, it's something of wonder. It's everything's super nice, super sharp, super smooth, and I understand that. But this phone, to me, it fits perfectly on my pocket. Honestly, it comes all to preference and ability to make room for a bigger phone. I like the way it uses the upper speaker and gives this a surround system a little bit, trying to make it a little bit more even, as you can see through the video. I don't use the speakers on this phone. I am always using the JBL Live 500 PT, which are a wonderful headset. Probably will make a video on them one day. Also, one of the things I would definitely change would be the lightning port. I think USB-C is the way to go, and I just think Apple is being a little bit stubborn. The battery almost holds a day, and if you push it really hard, you have to recharge it twice a day easily. When this phone got announced, it came with the A13 chip, the best chip that money could buy during that time. Well, battery-wise, I really think that this phone gets an L. It's really on the small size. The battery barely holds a day, and if you push it a little bit more, it really takes a hit and you have to recharge it twice a day easily. 1 year later, in 1 month, the battery is at 87%. Which to me is a little bit scary due to the fact that it only has 1 year and 1 month of use. The apps that I use during the day aren't very heavy. It's on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, some games, but nothing super heavy. I prefer to charge my phone during the night, but sometimes it's just impossible due to the fact that around midday it's already around 25% of battery, and I have no choice other to recharge it. That's why I actually think that the battery is on the small side. I guess the chip really uses some of it. Imagine the new iPhone SE third generation with a better chip but with the same size of the same battery. It will probably have the same issue. A little disclaimer, I'm always with my data on, which can influence a little bit the results. Previous iPhone was the 6 and had 16 gigabytes of storage. When I went and bought the XE second generation, I decided to go with the 64 gigabyte of storage, and I actually thought that I would be fine, but after 6 months I realized how wrong I was. But now I really think I should have went with the 128 gigabytes to have a little bit more freedom, because it gets very easily filled with all the games, with all the video, with all the photos. It's an issue. That's why I should have went with the 128. But if you are a person that doesn't take a lot of photos, doesn't take a lot of videos, the 64 would be fine. In conclusion, to me, I think it's a wonderful phone, a very good entry model to the Apple ecosystem, and the price to quality is phenomenal. It's very well built, and it has never failed me system-wise. The only problem I see is that of the battery. It's not the best battery out there, but it isn't the worst one out there. You just gotta learn to live with it. It helps that it has fast charging. And I don't think that I'm going to change it for the new iPhone SE third generation. As long as this one keeps holding up, I'm going to keep it. So my verdict is, it's still worth it. And I would like to say thank you to everyone who's seen the video to the end.